Okay, so the next piece, I'll just be straight up. I think this is really cool. So they're changing emblems in Wrath. Okay, so throughout Wrath, you got a new emblem every raid tier, and it got really kind of confusing around the TOC time, especially the TOC. The gearing process was really weird. I remember absolutely hating it, but they're basically just going to make it. There's 2 emblems for the entire patch, and all old content and heroics will drop the emblem of Valor. No, it's the emblem of just the like lower tier emblem, and then all the current raids for that raid tier will drop the big emblems, even 10-mans. So the 10-mans you'll be able to buy with the emblems you get from 10-mans, you'll be able to buy the 0.5 raid tier gear.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of a cool change. And then as it goes on, what that means is you'll be able to buy the current lower tier gear each phase with the emblems that drop from heroics, because it'll keep changing. Like when you move over the gear that did cost the I'm not explaining this well. The gear that
so here, I think I have a way of explaining it. So
yeah,
if
help me out.
So if Trial of the Crusader is out, you can go to heroics, get emblems to buy old war gear.
Yes,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
I think it'll keep heroics viable longer.
Yeah, I think what's really cool in TBC right now is the fact that you can do Kara, you can do ZA just to get a bunch of badge to get the really good badge gear that's out right now. Like, you know what I mean? To keep stuff relevant. Too. Right. Yeah.
So my question is, I have one question about this. Say you're running 10-man TOC, right? It drops the current badge. What stops you from buying higher item level than 10-man gear from the current patch, the current raid?
Nothing. That's the whole thing. The stuff that drops in, they're keeping it to where the stuff they thought about changing it to where the same gear dropped to both 10 and 25, but they decided not to do that. But they did decide the same high level badges drop from both of them. So you will be able to buy the 25-man gear with the badges you get in current 10-man.
Yeah, and that's only like offset pieces, right? Or wait, forget. What is that? That's like offset stuff, right?
I think you can buy 2 tier pieces.
I think it's tier.
Oh, wow. Okay, 2 tier. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I think you can buy all tier, right? Like it's just a lot of them. Like
lower. I thought it was like a different version.
It might be.
It is. There's different tiers for different. Like 10-man has a different tier.
Yeah, we've got 7 and tier 7 and tier 7.5 and tier 8 and tier 8.5.
Yeah, there's slightly color change. Like they look different too, a little bit different, like visually, just color differences. Yeah.
And they're
heroic when heroic comes out. There's heroic, right?
That's what I meant with heroic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I mean there's a third level, right? Isn't there? Like there's 7.
No, 7.5 it's heroic and normal. I think. Yeah.
Okay, so
there is a heroic version, but who knows what they're going to do with that?
Yeah,
so that's why it was so confusing back in the TOC
when ICC
days.
came out, there was 3 different tiers, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I think there was just 2.
I don't remember, but I didn't play ICC.
Said heroic on it. Remember that, Matt?
Yeah, there was heroic and non-heroic here.
But there's 10-man.
No, I think it was just 10-man gear. I think you just got less gear from 10-man, right? It was not as much gear drops.
I thought it was more gear drops, but I could be wrong.
Dropped in 25, man. I think it was the same gear. I don't know if there were I don't remember if there was only certain pieces that dropped in heroic, but I remember that the tier sets. So there was normal tier and then there was heroic tier. You know?
I distinctly remember, maybe they changed it during the cards, but I distinctly remember Nax, the 10-man tier gear for TK was a different color than the 25-man tier gear.
See, like where I was during TOC, Melderon, is where you were for the past 2 months. I was checked out, man. I was like not really paying attention to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, if you look up right now, because there was no heroic in original Wrath Nax, right? If you look up right now, there was a tier 7 and a tier 7.5, and they were different colors.
Yeah, those were the difference between 10 and 25 in Next. We just don't know what it was in TOC.
For ICC, though, it was different. I think once TOC came out, then it just became normal and heroic.
Normal and heroic. Okay, that makes sense.
So I can tell you guys for sure in ICC, there was a 10-man tier, and then there was a better 25-man tier. And then when you ran heroic, some items would drop on the bosses that you could turn in to upgrade your 25-man tier into a heroic version.
Okay. Okay. So there is 3 tiers then in ICC. Yeah. Okay.
And that might have been was that in TOC also? I really can't remember
because that's when Heroic came out, right?
Yeah, that is definitely when it came out.
Yeah.
The system was a little bit different, but because you bought all the tier outside, it was strange.
Yep, it was really strange.
You bought it right out. Yeah. TOC is when the first Heroic raids came out, though, right? Because there was 10-man, 25-man for Nax and Ulduar. There was hard mode in Ulduar. Yeah. But then TOC was when there was a lot of changes in Wrath that happened
from each raid. But I mean, the coolest thing in Wrath, we can all agree, is the new mechanic jousting. It was I hated jousting so much.
Oh my god, dude! I love doing those.
Did you like those?
The music. I didn't like the joust. I love the music there, though, man.
I
enjoyed doing those dailies.
Those were kind of neat how they opened stuff up. I didn't like the gear and the rest of the stuff, but
yeah, I do have fond memories of doing the dailies there as a paladin. That's when I started leveling my paladin up and stuff. Yeah, it was fun.
Thank you very much for checking out Warcraft Reloaded podcast. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any future content.